What's up and welcome back to the channel. Today got a pretty fun video planned out here. So as you know, I recently picked up a few of these Mascar displays here, and I think I got them most of the way figured out to kind of how I want it to be. But this one here had a bunch of my super treasure hunts, and then I ended up going with some Zamax and some Ultra Hots. I think even a couple Hot Wheels IDs in here, but I really wanted to bling out this one, and I don't have enough super treasure hunts. So what we're gonna be doing is taking a bunch of my RLCs that are kind of more in these like plexiglass or Lexan displays. We are gonna be freeing them and adding them over to that display. So let's get into it. But before I forget to mention it, we are going to be doing a super treasure hunt giveaway here. We are going for a channel goal of 7,500 subs. And then we will do a giveaway video for this 2018 Honda Civic Type R super treasure hunt in the HKS livery. I was going to do it for 7,000, but thought 7,500 kind of sounded like kind of a cooler number and maybe a little bigger of a milestone. You know, 3/4 of the way there to 10K. But yes, make sure to subscribe, share, comment, and let's get it up to 7,500 and give away this super treasure hunt. So here we go. Here are all of my RLCs that are in kind of these little acrylic cases, and they have been in there for quite some time, especially like that Lamborghini is, I don't even know how many years old. But yeah, they've never been off their base. So I had to go in to my little storage and find all the boxes because I want to put all the cases and screws and everything back into their correct box. And I'm also wondering how, because some of these, like the Countach, I have 3 of them, and I'm not sure what one is going to go in what, but I actually have one that I haven't even cracked open. So this is the same as the orange one there, but I think this one is in green. So we'll get this bad boy open, and I think I might even do the turntable. Like once I get the cars off, do like a nice little turntable view of all the cars as I'm talking, because this is probably gonna be a little bit, oh yeah. Ooh, this one looks really good. Yeah, that green, and then it kind of has like is it gold or kind of olive wheels, black hood. Yeah, this one is cool. So really excited to get all these open and get them in that display with all the super treasure hunts. I think it's gonna look pretty dang cool. So we'll see here how much I'm gonna struggle trying to get all these dang cases open. Man, this is gonna take me a while to get all of these cars out. Those screws were on there like so crazy tight. This one's super cool with like the gull wing style trunk. And this would be a white glove treatment video, but honestly, those white gloves are so slippery, especially on like super treasure hunts and RLCs and stuff. I feel like I would just be like paranoid and dropping cars like all day. So unfortunately, no white glove treatment, just for the sake of my own sanity and not dropping cars. So I do already have a couple loose ones here, mainly BMW. So this was the red E30, and we did a wheel swap on this one. Trying to remember, I think this had, what did it have? Like the kind of like spoked, like mesh style wheels on there. So we put on these Racing 5 spokes, and looks super, super good, especially in this like dark red. So that one is super cool. And then this is the first E30 M3 that they released in this dark blue with the gray 10 spokes. This one has opening doors, same with the red one. The doors, a little iffy there. Doesn't look super, super good there. But actually the first one here was the like Phoenix yellow E46 M3. This one's super cool with the opening hood. You can see all the S54 details in there. Super, super nice. As you may or may not know, I owned a E46 M3 for like 9 years, just recently sold it. which was definitely sad, but at least I still, you know, still have the 164 versions of it, just as good, right? But yeah, this one in the blue, you can see the BM3R, very cool. So yes, this Mascar display is gonna be very blinged out. But I think this is gonna take, honestly, a really long time to get all these open and unscrewed off the base. So I'm gonna go take them all off the base, and then we'll do a quick overview of all the cars, throw them up on the turntable, and then we will get them organized in the display. So yeah, this will be painful for me, but very quick for you. So this might've been like one of the best decisions I've ever made. I mean, look at how stinking cool this all looks. This is the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL, I believe. Yes, 300 SL. And this crazy like chrome Spectraflame with the little red line tires, the gold wing doors. Let's see, I don't think these have ever been closed here. But yeah, dang. Super, super good. Very nice mirror finish here on this one. So this was definitely an earlier, definitely had this one for quite some time. Here's that green that we already showed off, but we'll show off the orange one, which, yeah, so what is this? The De Tomasa Mangusta? I don't even know. Sorry if I'm totally butchering that. But man, I don't know. Between the green and the orange, I definitely like a little more of the decals, the black hood and stuff, but this one is definitely clean. And this like Spectraflame orange with the chrome and stuff really, really pops. Almost kind of looks kind of like old school Lamborghini in the back a little bit, but very, very nice. And we already talked about all the BMWs. So let's come over here to the Datsun. Is this the Custom 240? Yeah, the Custom 240. This one in the gold Spectraflame with the matte black stripe. Then we got the donut on the side. Ooh, Gretty license plate. I never noticed that before. This is cool to actually get the cars out and get a close-up look at them. This one's super, super cool. I think this one might have been from like 2020 or 2021. See if we can get a little engine bay detail. So it doesn't really want to stay open, but it says Datsun or Gretty on the valve cover. Can't really read it, but definitely a cool one. And then a more recent release of the same one was the BRE Datsun 240. This one I really like, just like the overall color scheme of this, and especially the like racing 5 spokes. Got the chrome Spectraflame on the side, then the matte black up top with all the red accents. So just that chrome, black, red combination, super, super good. And the hood should open on this one too, but it looks like might be kind of stuck, but definitely a very cool one. And this, as I was unboxing it and looking at it even more, this might be one of like the coolest RLCs that Mattel has ever done. I think just as far as like details go, I mean, a lot of these other cars are cool, but just all the little details, like the wing mirrors there on the front fender, the crazy spoiler, the diffuser, the quad exhaust. I mean, this thing has a lot of like highly like, I guess, technical or like detailed lines, like body lines on it. This thing just looks crazy. So I don't know how everyone else in the community feels, but I feel like this one like deserves a lot of love and appreciation. This thing is absolutely killer. And going from probably one of the best to not so one of the best, we have the McLaren P1. This was the big controversial one with a bunch of QC issues. My car, I got lucky. Not too bad overall. I don't know, this one was just kind of meh for me, kind of a swing and a miss, but I think it will look good in the Mascar display, just with the doors closed, looking all shiny. And some of my absolute favorites, which I am missing one still, is the Lamborghini Countach. So this was the selection series where the RLC members got to pick the chassis, color, and wheels. And this is what we ended up picking. And the doors do go up on this one, and they are pretty decent. I really like, I kind of wish this had white 5 spokes on it, just to go with like the white interior. You can see the white door cards. I think that it would just look absolutely crazy with the white wheels. I have never, or no, I have done a wheel swap. I'll just say I've never wheel swapped the RLC, but the E30 M3 I did. Man, this was one that could tempt me to do it. I don't know if I have 2 of this one or not, but maybe it'd be worth grabbing another and trying a little white wheel swap. I think it would look really, really good. And another version of it here, we have the Army, kind of like Army green or olive green Spectraflame with the bronze 5 spokes. And then you got kind of some matte black accents on it. And this one, the doors feel a little sticky. Come on. They do go up. This kind of has the tan interior to match the rims. This one I think kind of had like mixed feelings on it, but I really like the contrast of that like olive green, the bronze, then the matte black. I think it just looks super mean, almost like a army spec, color, but dang. This car, especially on these 5 spokes, looked killer. And last but not least, we have, I believe, this might have been the first Countach RLC. There is the red one as well. The red one, I really don't care for the wheels on it. I really like the wheels on this. Those like really deep dish with, was that like the little 10 holes in there? But man, this is like a very deep blue Spectraflame with some red interior. The doors on this one, they don't close very good, and they also don't stay open that great. So definitely looks like they improved the doors, because like the other ones seem to open up a lot better and stuff, but this one is what started it all. And I think I saw this on like 3D Bot Maker, one of his videos, and it just like in his diorama, it looks so cool. And I was like, man, I have to get it. I'm curious actually what this is going for on secondary market right now. I think I paid like, over $100 for it, which I'm sure it's probably way more now, but this is probably my favorite out of all the Countach. I just like the color scheme, and these wheels are super cool. Man, why did I not do this sooner? This looks so cool. I know I've done a lot of stuff with my loose super treasure hunts and just saying how cool it looks when they are all out of the display and you get them kind of down on a mat or in a diorama. But dude, these RLCs just take it up to a whole nother level. So crazy seeing all these RLCs out here together loose. That is a nice benefit of the ones that come in the acrylic cases, is you can kind of open them and still kind of put them back, where the carded ones, you are kind of stuck. Yeah, definitely wish I would have done this sooner. This is just so cool. But we are going to head over to the display and we're going to start getting these organized in the Mascar display. And here we go for the final look. We got all the RLC cars positioned in here, looking super good. So it was 14 cars all together in total. And the nice thing with this Mascar display is I can even have a lot of the opening parts open. So you can see you got the one with the hood, or I guess it is the hood, but in the back popped. All the Lambos with the doors up, got the M3s with the hoods open. The P1, I could only do one of the doors to make it fit. And then the Datsun, I just did one with the hood popped. So I kind of tried to do some with the opening or moving parts open, and then another version of it closed, just so you can kind of see how it looks in both ways. But man, this one display is definitely packing some heat. So these are, I would say, the majority of my most expensive cars are all in here. I mean, you can see that is the NFT S2000, which is worth like, I think like $300 right now. You got the classic Golden Nugget, the Super Treasure Hunt Porsches, actually that is another NFT Garage Corvette C8R, and then just all these RLCs. So yeah, this one Mascar display is definitely packing some heat. I should do a overview video and go over my other displays and kind of show the cars in there. We kind of got it all color coordinated. I totally forgot to do the turntable footage of the RLCs, but I think I gave you a pretty good overview of all the cars, and we could always do some turntable stuff later on. But that is gonna wrap it up here for today's video. So please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next upload. Peace.